Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a crucial workflow for makers and hobbyists, how to use Inkscape for laser cutting. Whether you are creating mechanical gears, custom nameplates, or intricate art, Inkscape is a powerful, free tool to get your files ready for the laser. If this tutorial helps you get your projects running on the LaserCutter, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get you ready to cut. First, we need to set up our canvas. Whether you are importing an existing design or drawing something from scratch, like a gear or nameplate, ensure your object is positioned within your document boundaries. Once your design is ready, there's a technical step you cannot skip: path conversion. Laser cutters cannot read live text or standard shapes like basic rectangles or circles because the machine does not understand them as vector paths. With your object selected, press Ctrl plus Shift plus C, or go to the Path menu and select Object to Path. This turns your design into a mathematical path that the laser can actually follow. Next, let's prepare the file for the machine. Use the Select and Transform tool by pressing S to click on your object. We need to remove the fill to ensure the laser does not waste time trying to engrave the solid area. Press Ctrl plus Shift plus F to open the Fill and Stroke panel. In the Fill tab, click that X icon for No Paint. With the fill removed, it is time to set your cut line. Switch over to the Stroke Paint tab and select Flat Color. Set the color to perfect red, specifically RGB 255, 0, or 0. This red color is standard for many laser cutters to identify a cut path. Now, go to the Stroke Style tab. This is vital. Set your width to 0.01 millimeters. This incredibly thin setting is known as a hairline, and it tells your laser software exactly where to cut through the material, not just mark it. Once that's locked in, save your file for the machine. Press Ctrl plus Alt plus S to save a copy. In the File Format selection, choose Desktop Cutting Plotter DXF R14. When the pop-up appears, make sure the base unit matches your laser software, like millimeters, and click OK. That's all there is to it. By following these steps, you'll ensure your cuts are precise, and your machine interprets your drawings perfectly every time. If this video helped you streamline your workshop workflow, please hit that like button and subscribe for more design tutorials. Happy making!